The English expressions coined in World War I. World War I gave rise to expressions and slang such as blighty and cushy, but only some are still used, says Kate Wilde, Senior Assistant Editor of the Oxford English Dictionary. Zeps in a cloud, anyone? Toot sweet? But liberty cabbage, no bon. If you're not sure what the last line means, you're not alone. World War I gave rise to a number of slang and colloquial expressions such as these, but some lasted longer than others. The close contact of French and British troops in World War I resulted in a number of slang expressions borrowed from French, often with humorous anglicisation of spelling and pronunciation. Some are very much associated with the war and did not make their way into mainstream colloquial English. For example, no bon, English no, alongside French bon, meaning good, and napu, from il n'y en a plus, or il n'y a plus, there is no more, which was used in the war to mean finished, no more, or as a verb to mean kill. Poor Bill got napooed by a rifle grenade yesterday. Others, such as toot sweet, from toot to sweet, immediately, are still in use. Toot sweet is strictly speaking not a World War I coinage, as examples are found in English from the early 19th century, but it gained widespread currency only during the war, and the heavily anglicised form, the tooter the sweeter, the sooner the better, is certainly a World War I phrase. Another word which may have been borrowed from French is skive, first used as a military slang term during the war, before passing into general usage. The etymology of skive is uncertain, but it may have derived from French esquiver, to escape, avoid. If so, the word would be the most prominent addition to English from French resulting from World War I. After the introduction of conscription in 1916, the distinction between soldiers and civilians became less clear, and vocabulary passed readily from one group to the other. This is the case with a number of words borrowed from Indian languages by the British military in the 19th century, perhaps the most well-known of which is blighty. The Urdu words vilayat, inhabited country, specifically Europe or Britain, and vilayati, foreign or British, English European, were borrowed by the British in the 19th century. Both are still used in South Asian English, but it was the regional variant bilayati rendered as blighty in English and meaning Britain, England, home, which really took off in Britain. Although it was first used during the Boer War, it was not until World War I that blighty spread widely and developed new meanings. A blighty wound was a wound sufficiently serious to merit being sent home, and one might also be hit by a blighty bullet, inflicting such a wound. Similarly, cushy, easy, comfortable, was borrowed from Urdu kusi in the 19th century, but spread to civilian use only in World War I. Thank you for listening. For more British accent training, visit www.learningbritishaccent.com.